You, as you look at this process, what would be your interest as Amnesty International, and also as you think about as a Kenyan and what you want to see in cabinet, what must we get right as the legislators next to you go to look at these nominees?
Okay, I think for the nominees that have been presented, definitely the leadership and integrity chapter is critical at this particular moment. To begin with, in addition to the criteria for them being competent, fit for purpose, that they are professionals, it must also be seen that in their appointment, they will be objective, they will be impartial. Now, so far we've had a lot that appointments need to first draw from loyalty. Loyalty does not necessarily come through objectivity. Mm-hmm. It comes through subjectivity, impartiality, alignment, and followership. So that already creates a problem. And it can be seen in the fact that the cabinet appointments are largely politicians who actively campaigned for Kenya Kwanza government. I have no problem with politicians. They're amazing leaders. Because if you look at the current cabinet, I think there are a number of governors. So they bring the expertise that they've had. They've been leaders in that sense. But how we will make the distinction that they will remain objective and impartial moving forward. And if you look at the criteria for cabinet, they are also required very, very much to, cabinet must have the face of Kenya, mm-hmm. regional and ethnic diversity. Cabinet is also the space that will give the president the push, the needed push to serve all Kenyans, not to rule, to serve all Kenyans. So the appointment must give us and build the confidence that moving forward, the people who've been appointed will serve all Kenyans in all capacities. That is what we will be ultimately looking out for. And I think so far we are a bit concerned because some of the people who've been appointed have reported criminal cases that have been ongoing for a long time that have been suddenly withdrawn. So when we come to the process of vetting, there will be no evidence. And we are again at the point of conflict, clash between Chapter 6 on ethical leadership and what we have set out for ourselves as everybody is innocent until proven guilty. We lost this in 2013. It is unlikely that we will be able to regain. But as civil society, will give it a very strong push mm-hmm. because all these criteria we keep saying of leadership and integrity, building trust in institutions, creating professionalism, will keep being lost if we are appointing people with questionable credentials, not guilty. Questionable credential becomes the bar. Not that they have been convicted by DCI. It is that somebody alleged that you could have befell somebody.
What do you think
that is already very off for public office.
Diana, what do you think should happen? Because, yes, there are some of the nominees, I think 2 of them who recently had cases, but now it's not clear for one of them where the position is. The other one has been withdrawn. What should Parliament do when they're considering these nominees?
I think Parliament, one, they increased the number of days for vetting from 14 to 28. So we are expecting this August House to be robust in their vetting. They have most of their friends and former colleagues there. We expect them to question them from how they have carried out their campaigns, how they have managed CDF, how they have related with partners. Everything must show that they will be professionals, they will be objective, they will be impartial, they will be Kenya first. The government is called Kenya Kwanza. They will be Kenya, they will put Kenya first.
Okay.
So we expect very, very open process and criteria of what they will be looking out for, we would expect this parliament to give us a guided way of public participation that everybody feels I can bring out the good and the bad of these nominees moving forward, because we also need to bring out the good of these nominees. That way Kenyans know that you have appointed Diana. Diana believes in not stealing. You get that way.
Right.
People will know my credentials before.
Okay.
My bad will also be questioned, and that some names can be dropped if they do not comply with what is required in both the Public Appointment Approval Act, the Leadership and Integrity Act, and the Constitution.
Right.
We hope, I am hoping some few names can be questioned and raise the bar.